It's Messed Up Vans. Smessy here again. Going to do another video. This is my driza-Bone. I've had it for probably, I don't know, a decade. But it's seen a lot of smelly fires. It's dirty, it's muddy. I don't think it's as waterproof as it used to be. Same with the hat. So it's time to give them a bath and try and re-waterproof them before I take them to England and the Isle of Man in May. So I've got this product, BK Smith. It's an Australian product. It's Australian oil and skin detergent. I'm going to wash it in the bathtub. You can do it in it says you can do it in a washing machine, but I'm going to do it in the bathtub. So I'm going to wash it, dry it, make sure it's all clean, and then the same company has an oil skin reproofer that we can spray on and hopefully bring this back to being waterproof and nice and clean and not smelling of smoke and fire and looking a bit dirty as it is. This is a full length driza-Bone and it's the best thing I've ever bought. It's served me well, it's kept me dry, keeps the wind off. But now it's time to give it a bit of a clean up, give it a good wash, and hopefully bring it back to life. But as you can see, it is full size. They're fairly heavy, they're not light to wear, but it's good for what it is. And hopefully I can get all this muck and mud back off it and bring it back to life. I'm going to put it in the bathtub, give it a nice wash, and then we'll see whether the product works. And we can give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's an Aussie product, so I'd say they've done their research and it should be pretty good. Insect repellent as well. Oh, we'll soon see. But that will be in the next part of the video when we put it in the bath, soak it, clean it, and let's hope it comes up well. Alright, I've got the driza-Bone and the hat in the bathtub with the soap. I'm going to let it soak for probably, I don't know, maybe an hour. Make sure it's nice and clean. Give it a rub all over. Make sure the hat's clean. And I'll give it a good rinse. Then I'm going to let it dry for probably a couple of days to make sure it is dry and clean before I attempt to spray the waterproofing on it and see how it goes. That'll give it a good soak, so that's going to get rid of all the smoke smell and hopefully the mud and dirt that's on it. And then we'll be ready and back, hopefully good as new. Alright, we've just given it a big spray with the waterproof solution. Now we're going to let it dry and see how that comes out, but it is very well coated now. I've used the whole bottle between this and the hat, so I've given it a few good coats. As you can see, it's wet as. So hopefully now when it dries, it should be back to being a lot more waterproof than what it was. You can see it's just saturated in it. So hopefully that will bring it back to life. I'll show you the hat in a second. It's had about 2 coats as well, but that's as wet as. Alright, here's the hat. The hat actually, after getting washed, it changed a few colours, but we'll see how it comes up when it dries. Otherwise we might put some dubbing on it just to see if we can rub some colour back into it. But hopefully it'll turn out alright too. And we'll be back to good. It's messed up fan, it's messy back. The driza-Bone is cleaned, washed and re-waterproofed using the BK Smith Australian oilskin reproofer and their wash, oilskin and wool detergent, and the verdict is 2 thumbs up. Ended up using the whole bottle, but this is not a small coat. The hat had 2 coats and the hat got a bit sort of faded after the wash, so we gave that a bit of Dove on it as well on top, just to put a bit of colour back in it. So we should be ready for any bad weather we get at the TT, but hopefully it'll be sunshine and lollipops. But it's like Phillip Islands, so better to be prepared than not prepared. But I'm happy with the way it turned out. It was a full bottle, but it's nice and ready to rock and roll again, so hopefully there'll be no more problems and I'll stay nice and dry. Catch you on the next one. Dream big, love life.